Hi.
Good afternoon, everybody.
I grew up in northern Wisconsin, and I had Irish grandparents and whatnot. So my first toy was a brown paper bag with a bottle in it, and I don't know, it's just alone in the closet with
These
a
things
sack
stick
over my
with
head.
you.
Huh?
They stick with you.
Well, they loved me.
They're your
They loved me. It
archetypes.
was, growing up. Yeah.
Mine was a depressed donkey.
A depressed donkey, a jackass.
When these guys are done working out their childhood traumas, do you wanna?
Oh, you don't work it out. It's with you forever.
Yeah,
I don't, you know what?
You'll
I'm
carry it.
here
You
all
carry it
day.
around. You carry it in your bee suit, in your pocket next to your queen bee.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Here
We're
we
live in Douglas, Arizona.
Yay! Live. Yeah, we're live in Douglas, Arizona. You'll never guess who. It's Reed and Hosh and Westward. Yay!
Yeah, and you're already getting some hellos.
Oh, hi, guys. You just never know when we're going to be on. We don't have a schedule. It's like, stay tuned.
And this is actually our second job today.
Actually, our second job. We were going to live stream the other one, but we couldn't because of the reception, as usual
Hi,
out here.
Quinn. Thank
in
you.
Bumfuck. Anyway, what happened this morning, well, actually yesterday, was we have a sewage treatment plant at Bisbee, of course, and some inmates were weed whacking and cleaning up the place, and they got stung. 2 inmates got stung up. So the city of Bisbee called us up yesterday, and I said, okay, we'll be out there in the morning. And it was a cardboard box. Westward is working on the video right now, and Hosh will be putting up the TikTok vids, the shorts on it in a little bit. It was pretty cool, actually. These bees were in. We already have bees on us.
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
we got
Dina.
a hive in the back of the truck.
Oh, that is true.
We pull up with a beehive.
Job security. I'm just saying, it's like, who looks like they have money in this neighborhood? No, anyway.
Hi, Ken Smiley.
Just
Hi,
drive
Kevin.
up with a beehive.
Drive up with a beehive. BYOB. Hive. Anyway, so these bees were in a little cardboard box, and you'll see the video in a little bit. What were we going to call it?
Hobo bees.
Hobo bees, yes, because they were living in a cardboard box, for God's sake. Anyway, they'd stung up the guys that were working, the inmates, so we went out and rescued them. Then we get a call from my old friend Barb here in Douglas, and she has this apartment complex here, and there's a ball of bees hanging. You can see it right over here, right up under the eaves of this thing right here, over there. Look, that's a ball of bees. Can everybody see it? Actually, you can walk over there, Westward. I got to get my net on.
You got it.
And we'll bring the ladder, and you want to go explain that thing, Hosh? I'm going to grab the ladder.
Yeah.
If you guys can see that here, they were very smart and roped this off before we got here, which was awesome. Thanks for joining us yet again.
Yeah, they're pretty
crazy
active.
week.
You got eyes on that? Yeah,
Yeah,
look at that. It's
there
beautiful.
it is, guys.
Yeah. So this is a swarm. When people say, "Hey, what the bees are swarming on me?" No, that's a swarm, right? So you got that ball of bees. They're looking for a place to build a beehive. Maybe they've decided to do it there.
That's a perfect ball, too.
Yeah. Don't get
There's
too
a lot
close.
of bees in there.
Yeah. But anyway, there's a queen in there, and she's got her gang of thugs, and they are going to they're looking for a home.
Hey, Camera Shy Kevin, thanks for joining
Unless
again.
Oh, they're active as fuck. Oh, shit.
There they
me.
go.
Oh, God.
They're going.
Oh, boy. Well, I got 2 right gloves, so do 2 rights make a left? No. Look at, they are mean. They're already on. Hold on a second.
You want me to start spraying them?
Reed's going to have to work fast today because we're in this apartment complex here with several apartments. And we're near this main road in a parking lot.
So we've got spray adhesive right here. It's Elmer's glue in a can, aerosolized Elmer's glue, and so we'll use this to knock these down, but I'm waiting for the green light.
Does anybody have a glove over there?
No!
No, but you want to take mine off my arm.
Never mind, I got it.
You got one? Do you want me to start spraying?
Not yet. I want to take a look.
Okay. Yeah.
Have we ever had to deal with bees who killed a person?
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they are on you. They are mean. All right, I want to take a look at these guys. Now, we got this fenced off, and of course, the gal who lives in the
Our goal is to
apartment
always take
complex
care of
is
them so they
allergic.
don't kill anybody.
So, now this is what's going on in the middle of January, everyone, and welcome. I'm going to need that flat bucket up here, of course. Okay, they've been here since Monday. What is today, Thursday?
Yep.
Okay, so they could have, you want to climb up there with the camera westward and take a close-up look at those guys. I want to show everyone. Now these are Africanized bees. You see how agitated they are? We haven't done a damn thing. And they're already attacking.
Yeah, I walked up with the camera and they started coming.
Yeah,
a little
they haven't
bit.
done. We haven't done anything. We're just.
We're in Douglas, Arizona.
European bees would never ever do this. Boy, it sure is a nicely formed.
Hi in the
little
UK. Thanks
ball
for
of
joining.
bees. It sure is. It's pretty.
Yeah, get as close as you can to
Yeah?
that.
I didn't know.
But actually,
So,
put the camera up as close as you can to it so everybody can see.
all right,
And-
thanks. I didn't know if they'd go crazy and I didn't know when it was
they
okay.
may, I
They
mean,
may. I mean, we'll find out.
cats
Thank
already
you.
out of the
That's
bag.
what we're just trying to show everybody how.
They're starting to
Yeah, they're
move.
agitated.
Yep.
Yep. You see? So Africanized, you see them all wiggling around and talking to each other like, let's go kill somebody. All right. So we're in such a damn populated area that I'm going to climb up there. And as you guys know, in theory, this is a swarm. The only difference between a swarm and a hive is that millisecond they decide to live somewhere. So because it's like an onion, and there are, probably 5,000 bees there, all right? We're going to coat the outside like an onion. We're going to coat it with the spray adhesive, which you use all the time. And then we're going to spray them with our pyrethrin, which is a pesticide made from chrysanthemum flowers. You guys have heard me say that 1,000 times. Because we have to mitigate the threat. That's all we're doing here is mitigating the threat. People always ask us, are we going to relocate the bees? No. I mean, it'd be like taking a landmine from your yard and putting it in someone else's. So if anybody has any questions out there or comments or anything, please ask.
Guys, I do my best with the cameras. The sun's on them and I'm in a bee suit, so I do my best. It's really hard to see.
It's really hard to see.
One day I actually do want to film from inside the bee suit so you guys see what I see.
Oh,
But,
that would be interesting.
I'll try that.
It would be kind of.
We're doing our best though.
Yeah, we could just put a window screen in front of the lens.
Yeah, we got it. We'll be careful.
So,
Thank you guys.
so these guys now they may have a little bit of comb in the middle here. I don't know. Trying to see if they've got any comb going on yet, but it doesn't look like it.
It's lagging. Sorry about that.
Maybe
Yeah.
take a step back away from the building.
Yes,
Sometimes
actually,
that'll
yeah, up under the eaves. All right, you guys, and better to step back a little bit because I'm going to do the spray adhesive. They're already aggressive. I mean, some kid walking by could have got attacked, so I'm really glad that Barb called and have us put a kibosh on this. So, okay, the breeze is going that way. That's good. So we're basically just coating the outside with this spray adhesive so they can't
Sorry about the lagging, guys.
go and attack. All right, well, we got the...
We are live on YouTube also. If you want to pop over there,
Okay, we
might
got
be
our-
better. We don't get good reception in a lot of places here in southern Arizona.
Yeah, so anyway, we're... I don't know why the YouTube is working
We
better
do just
right
want to
now.
take you along
Is there
with
anything in that,
us,
Mendota?
No.
regardless. We try to answer your questions too.
I
But,
ordered more this morning.
if we can't get to all your questions, we do live Q&As a lot too. You can always ask us questions there later on, okay?
All right, so at this point we don't have any comb, but I am going to spray adhesive them some more.
Wow, they're
Go.
going
We're going to knock
crazy.
down these. Now, any bees that are left over from any removal are called remnant bees. I call them that because they're literally remnants of the hive. They're leftovers. But they are like an amputated limb. Okay?
I'm just getting out of the spray glue
Thank
area.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You come around behind me or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so hard to clean off the lenses of the camera.
Can
It's
you
a pain
guys
in
see
the ass.
that?
So,
Cool.
so we're trying to mitigate the threat here.
It's Killer Bee Guy on YouTube.
Yeah, Killer Bee Guy on YouTube. I'm
We got you.
really
Thanks,
sorry
guys.
about the reception on this shit. We're looking into Starlink and Nomad and all that kind of stuff, for RVers. Because out here in Bumfuck, even right in town, our reception's still not that good. Where's our drift going with that? Do you know? Now this is a spray
it's
adhesive that we're
straight
using.
out.
It's non-toxic, huh?
Toward the sun.
Okay, good. All right. So this is working really well.
Yep, there's nubbins there.
There are nubbins?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Yep. So they had decided to live here, and I'll actually have Westward come up and show everybody. There are little tiny white nubbins here, and that is where they had decided to live.
It's true. It's no end to these. It's been a crazy
There you
week.
go.
We've
Go ahead and
had
take that down, thank you.
Yep.
4 removals in the past 2 days.
So I'll have you come up and you can show everybody. So wherever, if you look right up against the beige, you see little white nubbins? You see little white nubbins up there?
I don't see the nubbins.
Okay, they are, you don't see my nubbins?
I don't see your nubbins.
They're right there. You see the little white
Oh,
spots?
yeah.
Okay, that's beeswax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were going to build comb down and then basically start living here. Now, European bees would never ever do this, live out in front of God and everybody like this. But we're seeing it with Africanized bees all the time, as we know. I got a little bit too much of spray adhesive there. We got to knock all that down. And so, Africanized bees, of course, as everyone knows, we preach it all the time. Africanized bees, all of them in the state of Arizona are Africanized now. It's a done deal. And genetically Africanized. You can't trust them, and you can't tell by looking. It's a real pain in the ass for beekeepers, because if you have Hive, and if you go to YouTube and look up World War Bee, okay, WWB, isn't that awesome? You will see where someone last summer was keeping bees in Old Bisbee. They became Africanized and went nuts, stung 13 people, sent 2 to the hospital. You can't trust them, and you can't tell by looking. And this, it was really a nightmare was what it was. So we wanted to make quick work of this and take care of it, because they're all Africanized. And even worse than that, all of the wild honeybees in Arizona, of course, Africanized, but also, thank you, that's really awesome.
Hello, North Carolina.
Brush my hair.
Yeah, there you go.
They're in all the lower 48 states. They're in North Carolina. I'm sorry. I know. They're in Wisconsin. They've been found. We had a stinging incident in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can we describe what the venom smells like?
Oh, wow. It is,
It
actually
smells good.
it actually, yeah, it does. It's musky, kind of sweet, and if it didn't make, it smells so good that if it didn't make them want to kill you, I'd make a cologne out of it. It's actually that good, but it drives them nuts. It's the attack pheromone. That's where that comes from.
High in Tennessee, high in Florida.
Hey guys.
And yes, we are killer bee exterminators. We're removing the bees, and that was spray glue that the guys used.
Yep. Yeah, we are not relocating. We don't requeen. It's bullshit.
Right, and like I said earlier, we're in this really tight-knit neighborhood, an apartment complex with people around.
Parking lot, people coming and going. The gal who has the place here put up the caution tape. Done bees for her before.
That was smart of her to do that.
Yeah, it's very smart of her. She knows the liability. She knows the issues. So now we're going to let these bees. Actually, you can see what the remnant bees. Look at they're gathering
Balling
up
up.
over here. Look at that.
Remnant bees balling up there.
And a little bit here. So the remnant bees, people always ask me, are my remnant bees going to go find a new place to live? After any removal, the bees that are left over are called remnants, because they're like an amputated limb. I was talking about that for a second there. They cannot go to any other hive. Every hive is an enemy of every other hive. The only reason that bees visit each other's hives is to steal honey. They're Vikings. They're total Vikings. So these bees are basically screwed. They cannot go to another hive, and they cannot live without the queen and without the rest of the hive. They cannot start their own hive, all right? It's just like your finger can't start a human, all right? It's just not going to happen. So can you see, are you getting into...
I can see now a little
Okay,
better.
great. It's so hard with the glare and because we work outside. This is the Wild West, and it's really hard to see a lot of times. It's hard to have reception, for God's sake.
It'd be fun to get the camera on this.
Oh, yeah, let's get the camera here. Let's take a look down here.
There's bees.
There you go.
Those are the
For
bees.
you guys questioning our bee removals and why we're doing this, you can also watch a lot of our past videos that explain this a lot, that these are Africanized killer bees. These are not your normal European honeybees.
Let's put it, here's another way to look at it. These bees want to kill the bees you want to save.
Yeah,
Right.
that's correct.
Without getting into the gory details about the bees
Yes.
you want to save.
And it's an important
These
question.
bees are trying to kill the bees you want to save.
Yeah,
So,
literally.
Well
Wrap
done,
your
well
head
put.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
We're exterminators. It's our job. We're helping the community. We're
absolutely.
saving people.
Now,
saving
another
your
thing that
pets.
most people don't realize is that the nice bees are European honeybees, right? That we miss. Okay, wait a minute. They're called European honeybees. Hold on, let's say that European. Oh, wait, they're not Arizona honeybees. They're not
Right.
Midwestern honeybees. They're European honeybees. Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. At the end of our vids on YouTube, the latest, couple dozen vids maybe or something, Westbrook? I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that. There's a map that shows the invasion of honeybees. Invasion of honeybees from east to west. There were no honeybees in Arizona until 1872.
Right, and it's great you guys joined, especially that you're still learning about this. I didn't know about Africanized bees till I moved to Arizona either, and I had the
Right.
same views of save all the bees. I didn't understand it,
Right.
and now I do.
Oh boy.
And now I work with you.
And of course, yeah, exactly. And so it is an eye opener, and it's save the bees. Which bees? Everybody thinks that saving honeybees is a good thing. It's not. They're invasive to the Western Hemisphere. Honeybees are the buffalo grass of the insect world. I'm sorry to tell everybody,
Right.
but it's just the truth. We should do, because we're wrapping it up here at this apartment complex, and we're gonna bring it to a close here in a second. But we should do a live stream this afternoon and answer some questions that people have. Keep an eye out, subscribe, and of course follow, and make it so that you can get our notifications when we're live, because we do live streams, and we would love to answer your questions about this because it's pertinent. They're in your state.
Well, someone in New York said that their bees are getting killed. They're good bees. They're getting killed in New York right now.
Well, these are the culprits.
Getting killed by who though, or what? And
well, I didn't get the rest of that, but they must be Africanized.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at the more of them up here. The more of the remnants.
So these are remnant bees here. Yeah, I'm sure you explained that.
Yeah,
already.
the bees are left over, came back from the field. Oh yeah.
Thank
Osh has the link, the arms.
The lurch.
The lurch.
There you go, everybody.
It's looking good, Barb. We're getting it.
Thank you, host.
Oh, good. Okay. Barb is watching us live. So the remnant bees, we're going to knock those down. We've got to make it as safe as we can for the neighborhood. Okay. When you're saying they're killing our good bees in New York, if they're honeybees, they're not good bees, because honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. They do not belong here. And these Africanized bees are 1,000 times worse because they compete with our native pollinators for not only food source, but housing. And so you've heard, of course, that bumblebees are endangered because primarily of Africanized bees. Now, also, there's other things that humans do that play into that. But in Arizona, in the desert Southwest anyway, our bumblebee population is declining rapidly because of Africanized honeybees. Honeybees do not belong in the Western Hemisphere. People lived in the Western Hemisphere for eons without honeybees. There were no honeybees in the state of Arizona until 1872. It's unbelievable. It really is, once the truth is known. We need honeybees for three things. We like honey. Awesome. We need them to pollinate our fruit trees and gardens, which are mostly invasive, and big agriculture. All right, yep. You got, almonds and blueberries, absolutely. But people lived in the Western Hemisphere without honeybees for eons. Yeah, it's fascinating shit. It really is. Watch some of our pinned vids on YouTube. On TikTok, and all the vids on YouTube, because we explain it, we go into it, and yes, they are in your state. So this is working really well. We have to brush those down, of course, but this is working really well, mitigating the threat. They're still going to have a few bees farting around until tonight, because it's going to freeze again tonight, and we got a big storm coming in. Beautiful day today, though, huh, Westward?
Yeah, it's gorgeous now.
It's going to be like 65 or 70 today.
It went from a frosty, cold morning to
literally frosty. Literally frosty. It was like 28 degrees or something. And frost all over everything. Well, this is why we live here. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys in the rest of the country. So, Hoach, you can see us brushing down the bees. And, of course, the ants will get anything that's on the ground. So, God, we love having you guys come along with us. We really appreciate you coming along with us. And if you want some honey, of course, go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey.
This was a quick, easy one, but this season's already blowing up for us, guys.
It's the middle of January.
Couple months coming up.
It's going to be a hell of a season.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get sick of us. Impossible. All right. So anyway.
Thanks for joining, everyone.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys so much for coming with us. They scare the hell out of us. What happened?
Can you pull my glove off so I can man the camera?
I'd love to pull your glove off.
Thank you.
That was wrong. Anyway,
appreciate
D-glove, D-frock. Okay, guys, we love you. Go to killerbeeguy.com, and also check out our YouTube vids. They got the full-length vids on there.
Thanks, Susie.
Of course, nobody is sure what's happening with TikTok, so we're trying to steer everybody to YouTube. Love you guys. Who knows? We might see you in 20 minutes. I got to see if the phone rang.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And we'll do our live Q&A. If we can't later, we'll definitely do it soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it soon. Say goodbye, Hosh.
All right. Later on, everybody.
See you guys. Say goodbye, Westford.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Love you guys.
Mm-hmm.